Fan Expo Chicago 2022 has come and gone, and I made out like a bandit. I am sitting here in front of a pile of keys, Silver Age goodness. I even got some of my 2022 hunt list books and some grails. All in all, it was an epic show. Stay tuned for the haul. Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and as I stated in that opening, I came out with a massive haul from Fan Expo Chicago. Now, this is not a show that I normally enjoy. It's a rebranded Wizard World Chicago, and they don't always have a lot of really good, but this time around, we had a lot of new interesting stuff that I was able to take care of, and I was there for several days. Now, starting off Thursday, it's kind of like a preview day, right? So around 4 o'clock, the doors open, but I was able to get in there a little early with an exhibitor badge from a friend, and I was able to hit a few booths, but I honestly didn't find anything that I really wanted that much, except for this mid-grade copy of Green Lantern number 18. It does present pretty well, but it's got a few issues. But a whole filler that I needed because it is the second Sinestro cover, and one I needed in the run. But I mean, it's not too bad, you know. But it's probably a 4 or 5 to a 5. But a nice copy. I got it for a really good price, and that's really the main reason why. He did have the first cover appearance, but it was a little bit rougher and a little bit higher in price than another copy I've seen recently, and I might go after that one. Anyway, so that's day one, preview day. I did actually do another deal technically on preview day, but we're going to save that for last because it's pretty epic. Now, dollar bins, discount bins. I think these were $2 books, but I was able to finish off a couple of my mini series. These are just some quick ones. This is Robotech the Macross Saga. That's issue number 2. 21. That's all I needed for that one. So that one's done. And then the Masters, we had 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So got those knocked out. That's 2 of the 3 series. I still have to finish the new generation. Maybe I'll do that another time. Hopefully that same vendor will be back at a later show. This is also the last book I got from there. It was Batman Annual number 24 with a Planet DC crossover. I didn't have it for my Batman run. Now I do. It's done, and I'm happy to get that. Now, switching to another booth in there, another dealer that I hadn't really worked with before, but found some really cool things. This is a tricky variant that I didn't have. This is Witchblade number 18. This is an American Entertainment special variant. It's like a blue tone. I don't know how else to really kind of describe it, but a variant from Michael Turner of Witchblade and Darkness crossover family ties that I didn't have. Happy to get that. Nice good price. As well as this one here. This is Detective Comics number 854 with a very cool J.G. Jones Batwoman variant cover. It's just fantastic, the work that he's done on that series, I should say. This is during the Batman Reborn timeline, previous to the New 52. So that's kind of where I stop on my my DC collecting, is really kind of right there. But this is a great cover that I've been looking to get, along with the Adam Hughes and the Alex Ross covers. I still need the Alex Ross, so looking for that one for a good price as well. Moving to another dealer that I have done business with. This is Cowabunga Comics, and he's up in Oconomowoc, Milwaukee. I'm sorry, Conemaugh, Wisconsin, just northwest of Milwaukee. He happened to have these great Adam Hughes covers that I didn't have. This is She-Hulk #1. So this came out recently. This is her new series. A great cover. Like I said, I didn't have that. And this one here, this is Vampirella Dracula Unholy, a Love Story. Very cool. This is issue #5. Very cool giant bat. Well, I'm guessing that's Dracula in his bat configuration there. Another very cool Adam Hughes cover. And the last thing I got from him, and this was kind of done with a deal for one of my grails, but we're not going to talk about that. This video, we're going to talk about that in the Grail Run videos. But this was a very nice Sozomaika Red Sonja Valentine's Special 9.6, but just a gorgeous cover. It's got a couple of bends to the cover that pretty sure I can press out. So when I need a filler for a modern order, I'll just crack this bad boy out and throw it in there to get the nothing that would keep it from being a 9.8 other than those 2 spots. So this is a great cover. Just a tremendous artist on the scene now, Sozomaika. Love that cover. So had to pick it up for a cheap price, especially for something that I can upgrade later. All right, get to now. All right, so I think we're going to get into some of the vintage before we get into some of the really cool. Actually, no, we're going to stick with hot covers. How about that? We'll stick with the hot covers, and then we'll get into some other goodies later. These 3 were purchased from another store, another booth, one that I've done work with before. Great to work with. Sadly, I cannot remember the name of the store, so maybe I'll just put it down below if I can. But been looking for this one for quite some time. I want to say this has a chance with a press, but was happy to get it nevertheless. Superboy issue #2. This is a Gilliam March variant with Poison Ivy in Superboy's shirt after a night of debauchery. Very cool cover. I dig Gilliam March's work, especially what he did on the Gotham City Sirens. So great add from my collection. Hot cover section. Digging that. Been looking for this for quite some time. Superboy issue #2. This is the pre-New 52 series. And he had some Bruce Timm covers that I was looking to knock down. This is from the All Crime Comics series. This is, I want to say this is issue #3, or is this issue #1? This is issue #1. And it's this one here by Bruce Timm. And these All Crime Comics are really cool because they have this stressed look to them. You can see across the top and everything. Kind of looks like an old pulp, which is what makes it great. But it's that classic Bruce Timm work. It's just fantastic and phenomenal. So got that, as well as this thick Spicy Tales collection here. So this one's going to be a little bit on the naughty end. So we're just going to throw that up for a second. But that's a great cover. It's also uncensored comics. They're from the Golden Age pulps and such, featuring Sally the Sleuth, Polly of the Plains, things like that. But a great cover from the great Bruce Timm. That was back in 1989. Now, here's a great cover that has nothing to do with the value of this book. And it's Star Slayer, The Log of the Jolly Roger. Sounds terrible. But it's from First Comics, and this is issue #10, featuring the first appearance of Grimjack. Now, if you're not familiar, Grimjack was a First Comics property that had some notoriety in the 80s. It's just one of those books that's not really easy to come by because this didn't have a really high print run. Star Slayer is also noted for having the first appearance of Dave Stevens, the Rocketeer. A little bit of an anthology and the backup stories on that. So this is a great one. So this has the first appearance of Grimjack, issue #10, Star Slayer. And finishing this up, by the way, these this Star Slayer and this next one, these were from a different dealer. But I was able to finally purchase All Crime Comics issue number 3. Again, another incredible Bruce Timm cover. This includes my search for these, so I have all 3 of them now. All Crime Comics. Fantastic covers. Happy pickups there. Okay. Now we'll get to some vintage. Some really, really, really good vintage. All right, so this last batch came from a completely separate dealer who had all these long boxes there of completely unbagged and boarded comics. And there was a section that was $2 and there was a section that was $5. Now, we'll start off with the $2 section because I want you to kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. What I pulled from the $2 section was this one here. This is Steel number 1. Now, Steel comes from some of the All-Star Squadron books at the time, but got his own series in this one. And I want to say, you know, I don't have the information on it. I'll put it down below. I don't know if this is his first appearance. He came out in his own series before being in there, or if he started in All-Star Squadron or other series. Throw that out there. But anyway, still a cool book. Super clean copy, even though it was not bagged and boarded. So happy to get that one. That's a cool one to have because I like those books, especially from that period, from the Bronze Age or Copper Age. Yeah, that's Copper Age. 35 centers. Next one here is a little bit beat copy of Marvel Chillers, but number 3. But this is the first appearance of Tigra, who is Greer Grant. Now, Greer Grant starred as the Cat. That was her first appearance as Greer Grant. But this is not her first appearance. This is her first solo. Sorry, her first appearance was in, I believe it was giant-sized Marvel Creatures. This is her second appearance and her first in the series. And even in, you know, a little bit worn condition, once I clean and press it, it'll be a lot nicer. But this still goes for a pretty penny. So happy to get that and able to improve upon that and resell it. As well as this one here. This is Teen Titans number 48. This is the first appearance of Harlequin. No. Is it the first appearance? No, it's not the first appearance of Harlequin. Sorry. It's the first appearance of Bumblebee. Not that Bumblebee. That was in Transformers number. But this is the other Bumblebee who was a part of West Coast Teen Titans. Anyway, she showed up in the TV series, the cartoon, but also in here. But yes, Teen Titans number 48. First appearance of Bumblebee. Again, needs a little bit of work, but I can definitely sell it for more than $2 once it's, you know, looking nicer. The rest of them is a nice stack of vintage books. These were all $5 issues. We've got Teen Titans number 8. You know, and these are all, you know, decently, like, you know, in the, well, most of them are, I think, are higher than BG. They're like in the 6 range. This is definitely around a 6. So it's Teen Titans number 8. This is number 12. It's got a little bit of staining to the top, but I think it's better than the copy that I already had. So working the upgrades. Number 13. Definitely needs a clean and a press, but still a nice mid-grade book. Teen Titans number 24. This is also an upgrade to the one that I currently have. Number 30. This is one of those horror ones. Love that. Here we go. All-Star Comics number 73. With we got Power Girl and Huntress, right? The original Huntress. Some Phantom Stranger here. This is issue number 25. Great cover. Number 34. Out of there. Two-Face guy going on. I think these are Jim Aparo's. Yeah, these are Jim Aparo covers. Number 35. Again, just great covers and great artwork all together with the great stories on a fantastic character. This is 36. Phantom Stranger. Again, all these $5 each. Typically go for a lot more. Need a little bit of a clean and press, a little TLC, but they're still in fantastic condition. This is 38. So happy to get these and be able to bring them home and start filling out my run there. All right. Now, we're down to the last 2 books. This was done as a trade deal and knocked 2 of my 2022 Hunt List books off the list. All right. I traded, you guys are going to freak out, most likely. I traded a Amazing Spider-Man 14, a 1.8 for these two. And like I said, y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but I had some personal reasons for getting rid of it. It wasn't a grade I wanted, right? A 1.8, it's a little too low for me, even with that kind of a book. But I needed something a little bit. So I did get these. This is Doom Patrol number 99, the first appearance, Beast Boy, CGC 6.5. So a really nice looking copy. Got your Beast Boy right there. Very cool. I gotta say, every time I saw this cover, I thought this was Beast Boy, just, you know, looking like a caterpillar. But no, it's actually here. That's showing him off. But a nice 6.5 CGC graded copy of that. And the primary driver was this one. And it's this Charlton Comics True Life Secrets number 23. Great double entendre cover here, where a guy's presenting a diamond necklace, and she just, what must I do to get those? But it's a nice 6.0 copy, so a solid mid-grade copy for, you know, a book that's, I want to say it's like either early Silver Age or Atomic Age, somewhere in there, right? I'd have to go back and check on it, but still a fantastic book, a great copy in a great condition. This book is hard to find. Was on my 2022 hunt list and finally nailed it, knocked it off the list. That's all for my Fan Expo 2022 haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the books that I showed off. If you want to throw some comments in there and chat them up, totally happy to do so. Please go ahead and do that. Please click on the like, thumbs up there, give us a like. Click on the subscribe button if you're willing, and ring that notification bell. I'll let you know when I've got other haul videos and other entertainment videos and educational videos coming out. But that's going to be it for me. Stay tuned for those Grail videos, though, because I did knock 2 books off of my Grail run just at this show alone, and you're going to believe these incredible stories. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Stay classy, YouTube.